Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This evening I raided my sycamore pile and I found some stock that I can use for the legs for that cedar top table I'm fixing to build. And then these pieces here I can use to kind of fill in or use it for bracing. I got another longer stick of that sycamore. I've got another one out there by the fire pit that I'm fixing to clean up, but I think those are going to look nice. This one I'm not quite sure if I'm going to hang on to that one or not. I might be able to make it work. If I find another log that's the same diameter as the rest of them, I may pull it and use something different. Yeah, that's nice to get hit with my own damn sycamore stick. Alright. I've got another one laying right there I can look at. I could probably make that one work too. I gotta see if it's as big around as the rest of them, and then there's that one there. I think I'll take that one. Yeah, I think that'll be a better piece. I'll clean it up and use it instead. I can cut that other end off and use it for bracing somewhere. Anyhow, turned out to be a nice evening. Get rid of some scrap. I gotta get that sycamore bark swept up, or my wife's gonna have to fit. Anyhow, well, I'll keep you updated. I'm fixing to clean that mess up and go in and have some supper, so we'll see you here in a little bit. Alright, I went out there and found another piece. I think that's going to work, and all that trimming and stuff, I came up with the bonus piece right here. I'm going to make a lamp out of that, drill it right down the middle of that split, or that Y or W or whatever you want to call that, and I may make another one of them little fish lamps and put some of those, yeah, I can get it out there where everybody can see it. Put some of these little fish on it, trout that I have, or I can put, I think I've got some perch and maybe a crappie or two I could do, and just have something unique, something different, something one of a kind. And I think I probably have I've got a cedar base I can use to put that on. That'd make a nice lamp. And I've got another antler, but I took some heat on my on one of my Facebook pages on Rustic Creations. He didn't like the fact that I was using antlers on my lamps, and of course those antlers were sheds. Of course, he gave me a spill on why it shouldn't be done and blah 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 and yada yada yada, and you know, it just amazes me that folks just can't keep your opinions to yourselves. If I want your opinion, I'll ask you for it, but you know, until then, you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, for the family anyway, I've never shot a deer before. I've come close, but and took some heat for missing, but you know, again, it is what it is. Anyhow, we'll see you shortly. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second cedar log table project. Tonight I worked a little bit on getting the table legs cut. I've got them at 24 inches, and then I got a ½ inch or so to play with, and I'm gonna actually attach those legs to these pieces of cedar pallet wood that I cut. And I'm gonna, once I get the legs attached to that, then I'll attach these to the bottom of my table once I get the table put together and clear coated. I'm going to have to get my buddy's bench joiner over here so I can do a little bit of work here to get my edges tight so I can get that glued up. And then I've been just kind of working it out in my mind on how I want to put the bottom shelf together, if I decide to go with the bottom shelf or not. I've got some stock similar to this stuff here. Use the mortise and tenon to put them in between these legs, and then maybe put some of that cedar pallet wood down in there for a shelf. I may even rig it to where I got a cross piece on the front and one on the back, and then maybe run something down the center of it like so, and not have a shelf on it. There's endless possibilities, and again, I just gotta work things out in my mind and figure out how I want to put this thing together. And then of course I've got pictures. I always take pictures as I go along to kind of put a slideshow to give a little more content to these videos. One of these days I'll get good at them, but until then, just bear with me. And then I've got these cutoffs I'll probably save. Maybe use them to make that lamp down here a little bit taller. And that was one of the bonuses from cutting these legs, was being able to come up with another lamp. And I think I mentioned that earlier. Anyhow, I think I'm going to shut her down tonight, get some sleep. I'll work on this a little bit more tomorrow evening, and then start packing up and getting ready to go out to the camper. So anyhow, I'll see you shortly. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is an update on the table I started building. I don't have the top attached to it yet because I'm going to take it back off, set it up by itself on my workbench, and I'm going to use the two-part epoxy on it. But this is the first time that I used my lumberjack tools, and it didn't turn out too bad, for my first time to use this stuff, like sharpening a pencil. And then I've got a 3/4 inch, that's a 1 inch, and then in that box down there I've got a 2 inch. Anyhow, this is I'm gonna end up attaching that top as soon as I get it clear coated with the two-part epoxy. This I'll probably I don't think I'll two-part this. I think I'll just either spray it or brush on some clear polyurethane. But it's coming along. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna. One of the things I still need to do is fill my holes with some more of that. Just find me a stick or two of the sycamore that's out there. The shelving is, of course, red cedar. My legs and the bracing and stuff, it's all sycamore from, as a matter of fact, from that tree right there. It's produced a lot of good projects, and of course I still got some cedar right there. But maybe another couple of weeks or so, and I'll have this finished, and I don't know if I'm going to put it in the living room or pull use it as part of my bedroom suite that I'm going to build. Anyhow, I just thought I'd give you a quick look into what we were doing this Saturday. I got to work tomorrow, and I may, when I get home, I'm probably going to end up having to mow the yard. So anyhow, that's it. We'll see you on the next video. Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to mix the two-part epoxy I've got left over from that last table I made. There's the bucket I'm going to pour it out of, and I got my little smoother paddle wicker bills, or whatever you want to call them. There's the top. And this evening I'm going to get this clear coated and get the sides of it done up. And tomorrow evening I will be able to put the final touches on it and put the table together. I'm getting kind of excited. It's going to be neat. It'll be different, that's for sure. But I've got it sitting up on top of some bricks, and then I got that paper underneath it, so there's going to be some dripping going on. And once I get this made, I'm going to be on the lookout for some cedar poles so I can start putting our bed together. I'm not sure where we're going to use this table yet. It's kind of big, so it's bigger than the last one. My wife suggested using it as a coffee table, but I think it might be a bit small for that, but we'll see. Anyhow, I'll see you shortly. Alright, I got that coating on there, and what I've been battling now is little air bubbles that are coming up. And I guess this wood's still not completely dried out, and I'm getting some air bubbles resurfacing from the little joint areas, like right in there. And this one here finally quit. It's just aggravating. And there's some thin spots that didn't get covered. And I can either live with it or break down and go buy some more of that clear coat and mix up another quart of it and dump it. And it's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. And I hate that, because I was hoping to be done with this tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But it is coming along, and it's really pretty. It's gonna, if I can get my big fingers out of the way. Line that edge there. It is. It's a nice top. Anyhow, tomorrow morning I'll know to either go ahead and put another coat on it or leave it like it is. I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's for my wife and I. It's not like I'm gonna sell this or anything. There's just not much of a market for this kind of stuff down here in Oklahoma, or when you do find someone that's interested in it, they don't want to pay you for your time, or the tools and the expense of your maintaining your tools and your knowledge. So I've decided to just whatever pieces I make, I'll keep. If somebody wants something like this, then they'll have to make a heck of an offer, because it is time consuming. Anyhow, I'll check back in with y'all again when I get this top put on the table structure and finish it up. See you shortly.